I'm jumping right in. Is this your first time to work together?
Yes, it is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What a productive little number this is. Okay, so did you find that you had a lot in common while working together? Because I imagine you have to have some kind of chemistry when you're writing a novel.
Yeah, I mean, I think we kind of daydream in the same ways, but he writes thrillers and really dark mysteries. So I think about characters a lot, and then he comes up with like sinister plot devices.
I mean, she got a little
And
nervous
twists.
alone with me, I think, sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, where did you come up with that thing?
Oh my God, that's what
It's
I
fun.
do. When I'm watching a movie or reading a book, I'm like, what kind of messed up individual? I'm like, and ta-da. But wait, is it true that you wanted to be a country singer? Because I do find that.
I really
yeah,
did.
You kind of were.
Well, I got to be one in a movie once.
Yeah.
That was kind of fun.
Well,
I
you
got to
didn't
play-
not only get to be in a movie, you played like one of the most classic singer-songwriters ever, June Carter Cash. That was incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah, like
That was really
that's
fun.
cool to have that dream when you're a kid. And then like it didn't maybe happen how you thought, but then it ended up happening in a different way.
Yeah, I was that kid who wanted to be an actor and a singer and a dancer, and I wanted to be a country music singer, so I went to acting camps, which was kind of funny. And they said, you can cool it on the singing, and when you dance, we're gonna put you in the back, but
Yeah.
for the acting part, that's your thing. So that's how I learned at 13 to kind of concentrate on acting.
Did you receive that well? I would not have received that well.
No, well, at least they said I was good at something. Like,
Oh, you're an
they said I was
optimist.
bad at everything. I'd be so depressed. But
Yeah.
I did train to be a country singer. I trained for 2 years.
Yeah.
And I thought it was so fun.
Yeah, well, it worked out in
Yeah.
some way. It did. That was pretty cool. I always found it funny because you haven't won a Grammy, and I thought you had won a Grammy for that soundtrack.
Well, yeah, the soundtrack won the Grammy, but I didn't win.
I know, but you didn't get one for that soundtrack because you're the singer on it. That's crap.
I'm one of the singers.
Okay.
You know,
You did a
Joaquin
really
Phoenix
great
plays
job.
Johnny Cash in the movie,
Yeah.
and he was.
I'm aware.
You know, on
Yeah.
I like that you're mad for her, though. That's
No, I
crap.
am. I was mad because I was like, how's she not? Because you've won everything else. You could be an EGOT by now. Not that it matters, but I just meant like, I thought that you had
You know,
for
it's so
sure.
funny that you say that because your kids kind of, like my youngest kid is super invested in my career. My other two could give two craps. But my youngest is like, Mom, can you get an EGOT? And I was like, well, I'm gonna have to work a lot harder. And he's like, well, then get going.
What do we need to
He
do?
wants me to win a Tony so bad. And I'm like, do you know what a Tony is? He was like, no.
You could do it. Yeah.
Let's write a play after this. We're going to play
We're
for
gonna be in a
you.
play? Okay.
It could be really dark and scare the out of us.
There you
Yeah.
go.
You could sing in it. So wait, speaking of acting, so the morning show is back. What's happening?
What is your Oh my gosh, you guys. It's madness. All the characters are getting together. All of them.
Yeah.
Like there isn't a character that isn't getting together with another character.
At least someone is. Way to go. Yeah.
Season 4, we know everybody. There's a lot of talk about AI and deep fakes.
Which is real.
Very real, you know, and it's something Jennifer Aniston and I have been kind of talking about just personally too, because there's a lot of deep fakes of actors now telling you to buy a product or do this thing online, and it's completely fake. And there's a lot of people who don't know the difference.
I like, though, that it is kind of cool and a really great way to sneakily have really good messaging in your show that it is based on real events that have happened, and it's kind of inspired by that. Do you do that with writing? Do you ever pull from your real life?
Yeah, but everything that happens in real life is fodder. I mean, it makes it more interesting for people. It's something you do a lot of research, but this is our lives, right? If you're going on a date with somebody, you're Googling their name. Anyone who doesn't, it's just not realistic. So you have to do whatever technology is going. Don't Google anyone. But you have to do that. Otherwise, it's not really realistic. It's not fun.
Their new book is called Gone Before Goodbye. It's out now. I want to talk about the incredible success Reese has had with her company, Hello Sunshine, and what that's meant for women as a whole. And so we need to go back a little to do that. So you realized something. It was after your Oscar win, right? Tell everybody what kind of hit you.
So kind of when I was about 34, I started looking around, just not seeing parts for women that I wanted to play, and then hearing that certain friends of mine were like thinking about doing parts that were no good, and I just thought, I gotta do better. So that's when I really got involved in the book world and started optioning different books that I liked to turn them into movies. And I started with Gone Girl and Wild, and
like wildly successful.
Yeah. And then we did Big Little Lies, and so those were like our first 3.
Yeah.
And it just kept rolling from there.
Yeah.
So we pick a book every month for my book club, and that's when I started actually meeting authors, and that's actually about 9 years ago is when I met Harlan at a conference with all these authors, and he came right up to me and he goes, I really like what you're doing at Hello Sunshine, and I have 2 daughters, and my wife is amazing, and I just think it's amazing what you're doing for storytelling for women.
Yeah.
And
no,
I was like,
that's incredible.
It's true. She's getting people to read. I've read every one of the books that she. And then if you read one, you start reading more. Reading is contagious.
Yeah.
And that's a wonderful thing. And Reese has really been promoting that.
There's a line, though, that you always saw women saying in film that you hated. What is the line? This is funny.
what do we do now? there's always like growing up and even watching movies as I was making them and watching, like there was always a part where the girl would turn to the guy at the moment of crisis and go, what do we do now?
Yeah.
And I did a whole speech about it because I don't know a woman who would turn to a man
Yeah.
during and be like, what do we do now?
I'm so confused.
I'm like,
help me.
This is what we're gonna do first. Then we're gonna do that. And you're gonna follow me.
Well, I also think that that's important why you're like the whole female thing. You're like, there's a lack of female representation. Well, because there's a lack of female writers doing it or directors, or there's just a lack, like, of that happening. So I think that's why. If somebody doesn't know.
It's getting a lot better.
Yeah.
I think as people start realizing it and audience actually starts watching these things that are created by women or pay more attention, it's getting better.
Well, I'm not trying to toot your horn, but I think Hello Sunshine is a big reason why. I think companies like that, it's a big reason why. If you don't see what you want to play, make it. Like, make it happen. Like, I think that's a really important step.
Don't you think there's a point in your life where you have to kind of take ownership of your talent or your career or wherever you're at and go, okay, I'm not the kid in the room anymore. I gotta be the grown-up and I gotta help steer this ship.
Responsibility.
God,
Yeah, it's
I
a
hope
different
not.
kind of responsibility. He's just gonna keep running. It scares us.
I know. Wait, he makes like 7 television shows a year. They're all so successful.
He's got food in his pantry. You're doing all right. So you come from a family of really strong women, right? You kinda came up
Actually, my mother, this is going back to the 70s, she had a bumper sticker on her car, think about this for a moment, that said, women who seek to be equal to men lack ambition.
I love your mom. That's a great bumper sticker. Yeah.
So, my wife is a pediatrician. My daughter writes her own TV shows also. I don't really know the women that say, I never met a woman who ever asked me once, what do we do now? Never, not once in all of my life. I've asked it plenty of times, but never once has it gone the other way.
Yeah, that's amazing, though, to grow up with such powerful, female strength around. That's awesome. Well, explain the new book and the main character, developing that.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, I had this idea for a character. I was learning a lot about the world of private surgeons. Do you know about this?
No.
So there's surgeons that are hired, American surgeons are hired to go to foreign countries to perform surgery on high net worth individuals. All over the world, it happens all the time. And we're talking not just like plastic surgery but like liver transplants and kidney transplants and things like that. So I got really interested in that as a character and I was like, why can't it be a woman, So my character, like I'm in it. The character that I kept thinking about was this girl, Maggie McCabe, and she's a former military surgeon.
Yeah.
And she's in reconstructive surgery, but she's really down on her luck. She's lost her medical license for a lot of reasons, and she gets this crazy opportunity. And that's the pitch that I took to Harlan. She gets this opportunity to go to another country to perform surgery on a very rich man and his girlfriend. And then she gets stuck in this crazy world of wealth and corruption. And so I pitched it to Harlan.
They said, ooh.
Yeah, that's good.
And he was like,
ooh, they did it for me.
He's like, but then he started coming up with new ideas. And I was like, yes, that's perfect. And I was like, but he didn't know that was all I had.
You were like, so go.
Yeah, he was like,
We literally were sitting there in my apartment, and I was sort of a little wary. I don't really collaborate on novels, TV, and all of a sudden she tells me, I'm like, ooh, dang, that's good. And all of a sudden, I have a yellow legal pad out, and we spend 3 hours, and we're going like this, and we're throwing ideas out, and at the end, we just sort of said to each other, why don't we try to write this as a novel together?
yeah.
And we did.
And we did.
And we're thrilled. We can't wait for that.
I imagine it's like songwriting, it's like sometimes songwriters get in a room and the chemistry isn't there, but sometimes when you get in a room, you're like, whoa, like the worlds collide and it actually works.
Yeah, that was what it was like.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, whoa, we texted every day. We were emailing. We're talking on the phone. You know, I know when Reese isn't sleeping well because I wake up to some article or an idea that she had or a paragraph she wrote at night or whatever. Or I don't know where you are in the world sometimes. Like, why did this come in at 3 in the morning?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and that's how we did it. We just went back and forth, and we met every time that we were in the same city. And I think we both became completely obsessed with Gone Before Goodbye. It's all, you know, we were sleeping, eating, thinking about it. We really wanted it to be our best work. So we're, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome back. Reese Witherspoon and Harlan Coben are here with us. Their new book is called Gone Before Goodbye. You can find it wherever you buy your books. In honor of that book and all great novels in our lives, it is time for a game we are calling Poetic Plots. Poetic Plots. Oh my God, Melody. Harlan has been kind enough to agree to host this game, so take it away, Harlan.
Thank you, Kelly. I didn't
welcome.
necessarily agree to it, but I want to have to face you two as competition. That's the whole thing. In this game, I'll read some plot points from famous novels. I'll read these in rhyming verse. The first to hit their button and name the correct novel gets the point.
Okay.
But if you buzz in too early and you're wrong, you cannot guess again, and your opponent will get to hear the end of the clue. So let's be careful.
That's how you're going to win.
There we go.
Yeah.
The winner will earn a prize for her side of the audience. Kelly is playing for everyone near the band.
Yeah!
Reese, pressure Reese, is playing for the rest.
All right.
So here we go.
Okay.
Question 1. You guys ready?
Yes.
No.
A scholarly invite arrives via post, was sent to a boy. Wow.
Harry
Kelly.
Potter.
Well, that's correct. Harry Potter is correct.
I might be good at this. Okay, good. Okay, I thought y'all were gonna go Tolstoy with this, so that's why I thought I was like, I can do this. Okay.
All right, here we go, guys. You ready?
Yes.
A small southern town, the story was set. Mysterious neighbor whom scout
To Kill a Mockingbird.
to kill a mockingbird.
I didn't even. Nope.
Wow.
I think we've established the difference between me and Reese Witherspoon. Harry Potter and To Kill a Mockingbird.
All right, we are on question 3.
Okay.
Both have gotten one question right. This is so suspenseful. Write a novel about this. A lonely young girl whose family ignores the gifts she possesses. Ooh.
Matilda?
Wow!
My favorite childhood book.
That's such a good book.
That's my favorite childhood book.
That's a
Seriously.
really
Yes.
good book.
I'm looking at the answer and I didn't get it that fast. That was amazing.
Roald Dahl is, once again, Roald
Roald Dahl.
Dahl, Tolstoy.
Okay, here we go. Question 4. A dystopian state. The outlook is bleak. Oh, wow.
I'm gonna go Hunger Games.
Hunger Games! Wow.
I actually love that book,
That's
and
a
I
great book.
didn't get it from that.
This is 2-2. That buzzer means we only have one question left.
Tiebreaker.
Here we go, folks. It is all tied.
Okay.
The suspense is killing everybody. Here we go. In South Carolina, he worked at a mill, fell deeply in love with a woman, but still, her family forbade it because he was so poor.
That's Noah. That's, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, it's oh my God, it's Noah. His name is Noah. Adams is the girl.
Yes.
Oh my God, James Garner. I know the whole movie. Oh my God, no, and he.
Oh my God is not correct.
Oh my God, I can't remember the title. I know you know what it is.
Reese Witherspoon.
The Notebook.
Oh my God. I just listed like every freaking actor in it. I can't. Oh my God. Fine. I'm so happy for you.
It was
There's
so
nothing there.
close. You were so close.
There's nothing there, but I can still go on about how awesome that dystopian number was. Like, okay. Okay, well, I'm a loser, but y'all are still a winner. There you go. So you're all getting a digital download copy of the Gone Before Goodbye audiobook. Gone Before Goodbye is available in stores and online right now. Go get it. Everybody, give it up for Reese Witherspoon and Harlan Coben. You can also see Reese in new episodes of The Morning Show Wednesdays on Apple TV+.